Right, we're gonna screw the timer. We're starting earlier than 10 minutes. Usually it's 10 minutes only just so we have enough time at least to finish up setting up everything. Sometimes it's too little, sometimes it's just too much. It's long. Welcome everyone, come back. I didn't stream for a long time, or I don't know how long it is, I need to check actually. Yesterday I streamed accidentally while I was trying to record something, but those streams are deleted because I found out that I was accidentally live. There was something wrong. There was something bad on it or something. Well, that one was 2 days ago. That was the one from 4.5 hours. Yeah, so today we're working again on Blue Utopia. But before we go through that, we need to warm up a bit, and we are going to play some levels to warm up a bit. And I also have some news regarding Blue Utopia, and some may not like it. So, let's first off find a level I want to play. Maybe we can go for Attention, because I like the song. So, let's get started to the point regarding Blue Utopia. Yesterday I was working on the level after one of my friends, who's a playtester, gave some feedback on the gameplay. And this is why one of the things. The gameplay is getting nerfed. Because one of the feedback he gave was that it was quite inconsistent. And he mentioned two parts in particular, which are already nerfed. And we're going to actually nerf the level a bit more. Because honestly, when I play it, mainly the wave is much harder than the rest. I want the level to be very fun for everyone and be quite balanced, but right now the wave is much harder than the rest. So the nerf is incoming. I don't know if it will be still Extreme Demon anymore. I'm not too sure. But we'll make this balanced as possible to make it enjoyable for everyone. And not that people frustrated regarding one part in particular because it's much harder than the rest. Then also the decoration. My original plan is scrapped. Because I had a plan for the Blue Utopia residential area by the neighborhood. Was or collapsing apartment complex. The finance district, the Blue Forest, the park, and also the polar with an end screen. Not everything is going through, as in it will not everything is going to be made. And by the way, this doesn't mean that the Blue Forest is going to be gone. Nope. The Blue Forest is already finished, so it's going to stay. And I made this decision yesterday evening, late at night. Because the Blue Forest will remain, but the Blue residential area, a better neighborhood, the collapsing apartment complex, and the park, they will be removed. Or not removed. The decoration will not go through. So what used to be what was planned to be the Blue residential area, collapsing apartment complex, and the abandoned neighborhood will be part of a new theme I don't know which one yet, because I had two ideas. And the one is the city center, and the other one is the metropolitan area. So, I'm not sure which is gonna be, but it will be modern anyway. And not like a neighborhood or something, like actual like modern buildings like you can see in Knight Rider. And then regarding the park, that will be will also be part of the polder. So the polder, the crusher will be extended, and the financial district will remain the same. But the Blue Utopia residential area, abandoned apartment complex, and the abandoned neighborhood will be changed to, I think, the metropolitan area. And then there is a level I'm going to take inspiration from, which may seem familiar, or like or you may know the level. I've saved it in this folder somewhere. I played it yesterday. It's called Knight Rider. An Extreme Demon I absolutely love because of how it looks. It's basically it's just what I want to add to the level, but like at a different level. Because it looks far from what I can make. If I could swear I saved it yesterday to the folder. No, I didn't. This level, Knight Rider by LM Anubis. Again, decoration here is at a much bigger scale. Like, I cannot replicate this, but I can try to give my own twist to it. Also, and for the people who are Dutch and know me from the Funfair of Tilburg, welcome to my Twitch. Here I speak English to get a much bigger audience, and so far it's doing well. So actually now we're also going to play Knight Rider before we head to Blue Utopia. Because I want some inspiration, and then this level is just a very good place to get the inspiration from. While also here listening to this amazing song, Unknown Creature. This level is a bit out of my skill range, so it's not gonna be a like fluent playthrough. Like, by looking at it, I can just like get ideas, and well, even though I'm just playing the level, I'm also keeping an eye on the detail on how everything could possibly be made, and I can use that for myself to make the buildings in Blue Utopia, which is my project. Like here, you can also see posts in the background. I have to, by the way, that this is more neon, like neon lights, different colors, and that's not something I'm going to make in my own level because it's completely blue themed. That's why it has the name Blue Utopia. But still, it's an amazing level, like gorgeous. And definitely a level I want to beat eventually when I had skill for it. Currently I'm focusing on I can. It's a difficult name. Thanatophobia and retention. And this part is quite tricky. But everything is kind of late. You have to click. Like, that's why this is difficult. It's harder than it looks. And those ports you have to skip. For instance. And for some reason, this song reminds me of the moments in Tilburg when everything was just lit up by the lights of the funfairs, which was amazing. And still, I've said it in previous streams before and said it again. Tilburg was definitely a highlight. Again, it already was a highlight last year, and it's not different. It's not different. It's still just amazing experience, and I'm so hyped for next year. No, they don't die here. There we go. And then tomorrow I'm going to another fun fair, not to work, but just to visit. During the day, Eindhoven. Because there's one ride, that was the Tilburg unfortunately. I still want to do it. I still want to do that ride again. Because I've done it before in Zevenaar and other places. The reactor. It was in Uden. Where I wasn't. I had plans to go there, but I didn't go. So now I'm going to Eindhoven where it is tomorrow to ride it. And the Aviator, of course, which was in Tilburg, and I've ridden that thing too much. I think like 4 times. I have to say again, it's the time in Tilburg, it was a great time. Actually, I think the best moment ever so far in July. The many amazing people I've met, I've spoken to. The organization is very great. And I'm definitely going to return next year. It doesn't feel like work actually, even though you kind of work it, but like you're doing it because you like it, or like for me, it doesn't feel like work. It's just like having fun while doing what you like a hobby or something. That's how it felt for me, and I'm so glad I've been part of it, of the events, like the organization this year as well for the second time, and also quite learned some stuff. Because honestly, you can definitely learn something from it, and I definitely did regarding recording, photography, and especially the things I've learned regarding photography, because I'm an amateur photographer myself. The feedback I've gotten there, I'm taking that with me to use it for my own photography as well, and of course when taking pictures next year. So Tilburg will forever be a special place for me. And now I have the duel I hate, by the way. Yeah, I will spam checkpoints when I know when I did something right. Because I dislike this duel so much. Yeah, guys, if you're doing that, then you're already wrong. Because when you hit the portal, it goes on for a while, then you have to automatically place many checkpoints. But I know, by the way, the robot needs to be in the dash. The thing is, like, I think the cube needs to jump over the orb, but it's so hard. And I hate this duel so much, I swear. It's a pain. Yesterday I went through it easily. I don't know how or why. But then today I'm struggling again. The duels have never been my there we go. Not. Finally. Not. That duel was just pain. I've never been good at duels, and I think I need to beat more levels with duels to get better at that. Well, on the other hand, what is retention? Flooded with duels. What? Is this supposed to be something that corrects you? I mean, I remember it for last time. Strange. Oh, I need to jump over here. And there's one part that's coming very soon. That's the only thing I can do flawlessly in this level. It's short and easy for some reason. That part. The hyperdrive highway. Oh shit, I forgot I need to hold there. I think we definitely have some good inspiration for Blue Utopia. That's Blue Utopia. A Knight Rider. We definitely have some inspiration. But now the thing is, will the execution be right? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. First off, let's take a look at what I've nerfed so far. And this is now not correct anymore. The financial district will make to this. Or actually, we can make this actually. We can change it maybe. Those are probably just marks for me regarding decoration. District. And now here we make it Metropolitan. Area. I don't know if there's a difference between the metropolitan area and financial district. I actually need to Google that. This is. And not, I forgot this was the financial, not the financial district anymore, but the metropolitan area. I'm actually going to Google it, I don't know. So the difference is the size, because the metropolitan area is very large. And it's a combination between live, work, etc. And the financial district is like smaller. So technically it's the metropolitan area is not even a good name. Because then you could take literally the whole city, which is the theme too. Let's just make it city center. I think that's better. I need to open mod view, by the way, on my Twitch on my phone. Because I frequently get those bots that advertise site links. Which I'm very against. And that's why I have Arno mod on for that. Right, so now it's almost done. And then the cube this will be the poster. Because I have literally no idea how to make a park. The polder, yeah, that's easy. I can go to Dream Travel and take the fun apart. Like, just use that for inspiration, but a park? I have no clue. I have literally no clue. And also this, by the way, notes for me as well for the end screen. The person who play tested the level. Which, and he gave me feedback on the gameplay, which I can use to adjust the gameplay. So, let's start actually. Maybe I can start make this move already. Like, turn this on. And I will need to maybe select the spikes first to a different layer, because then it makes it easier to select everything. Because basically this will be a part where the cubes, including the fake ones, will move up and down. Like something similar you could have seen in the Limbo. If you don't know the level, look, search for Limbo Mind Cap. So, just going to take these and just put 3 above here, and do the same here. So then we're sure that there will not be an empty part eventually. This might take a while. And then we can just copy this. Oh, hey, wait a minute. That's not a fake. These need to be fake. Or are they linked? No, they're not fakes. Fuck. Yeah, we can delete this as well then. Let's try that all over again. Is there more here? No, I accidentally deleted it. No, it's fixed. And we did actually maybe can do it differently, because if we keep like putting blocks on places where it's not even having a chance of coming through, it's not going to work. So this one goes up, so we'll put blocks here above, and this one goes the other side. Let's do it this way. For this one, maybe when it's too close, then we make like this, then we maybe need to do an extra one. Let's just add 4 at everything to be sure. Wait, it's the wrong side. Fuck. Hello, chill guy. How you doing? Yeah, let's put this here. I hope everyone's doing well today, by the way. Will probably be a long stream again, because I have nothing planned today. Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow it's Eindhoven. Or some people say it's Eindhoven de gekste. I haven't planned my journey yet, or travel, I mean it's not too far. I'm probably gonna go with you rather than. Maybe quicker. Because there you have a train that's connecting Eindhoven with The Hague. Wait, is it still on? It still say something. Oh, I see an issue with the tags. It's the train terminal again. It's on driving. My bad. Transfer that.
not good at make a level, so I look how others do. Well, I'm not too good either. That's right.
As long as I can understand you, then it's enough.
That's what counts.
If I can just understand it, then it's enough. So even if your English is actually very poor then, or bad, then if I can, he's trying to say that, then I'm already fine with that. And alright, then this is done. Now we need to add the orbs, because this one went this way, so this needs to go the other direction. And also, by the way, disclaimer, I'm not a very good creator either. I have zero, also literally 0 rated levels. I hope this one will be my first. And alright, so this is done. Almost, but I think I need to actually add more, because if this one goes down, this one goes too, because it's going synchronized, because I use one trigger. And then by the time you may be already here, then this is already down. NGT player don't have a single credit point. Yeah, it's hard to get. That's the problem. The standards are very high. I mean, I have levels that got some recognition, but like they never got sent or something. But people still played the level. I got a few that actually got into the magic tab, and trust me, if the level gets in the magic tab, then many people are going to play it. However, once I spoke with a elder moderator, because I had an issue with my level that was automatically unlisted because of the auto mod system, so I had to contact him. And the bizarre thing is, literally, elder mods have no idea. Like, at least most of them, as far as I'm concerned, as I'm aware. Maybe the elder mods don't even know how the magic tab works. They have no clue. At least the elder mod who told me about that had no clue. My moral level had 43 and it's my first level, but I hate this level and still don't understand why. Yeah, I mean, I need to look at mine currently. I have a few good ones. For wait, one was a collab I hosted, which was also the last collab I hosted, and a few solo projects. Hello. I think Nightbot needs to be, because there's literally an issue with the bot. Because I've seen a message, and freaking, yeah, I hate Nightbot. So, let's see. Can I see the Nightbot? I'm definitely going to change Nightbot, because the thing is, it's really frustrating me. Because I've seen the message from Piplup, and the thing is, there was like just one. Like 2 capital letters, and it automatically said it was a spam. Let's see. Where is it? I'm going to work on it. Chat moderation. Disabled. I hope now it doesn't happen again with the bot, because that was definitely a malfunction, I think. Let's hope it's solved. If you want, I can try to deco part of your level. This level, Blue Utopia, is a completely solo project, so everything, but literally everything, is going to be done by myself, including the verification. And I'm more worried about the verification than about how the decoration will look like here. Okay, that goes on my level. I'm not too sure if I have the time for that, because I first want to finish Blue Utopia as soon as possible. But I can actually, maybe for the people who don't know, show my levels. Oh wait. But first, for the people who don't know the Blue Force part, which is finished, or maybe might get some extra decoration, here is it. Not yet. Like, or here's just the gameplay of the level, including the Blue Force part, which is fully decorated. I missed the orb. The thing's like, if you miss one square orb, you're already cooked. Oh shit! I missed. Yeah, I missed again. You saw a Saul over there? If you miss one orb, you're gonna get killed by that. And here I might nerf something. Well, that's Blue Utopia so far. I've worked quite a long time on it. I think I actually need to check my YouTube for that, because I want to know actually how long I've been working on it. And for that I need to look at when I uploaded the video of the gameplay. Then add a few days to it. Here's your Blue Utopia official layout, the Galaxy Stream sequel. This was 3 months ago on April 2nd, so let's say I started around the end of March. So that's already 4 months. 4 months I've been working on this level, the sequel to Galaxy Stream, which we'll dive into later. For people who want my username, There you have it. Yeah, but I need to open chests. And now, kind of a break, because I want to play some other levels I made. So, right now we're just going to kind of a break from, before we continue. Hello, Omegle Funks and Torso, how you doing? There's unfortunately a delay, a big delay on YouTube. Or it's only showing Twitch or something? Weird. But I can still see the chat on my screen. I have both next to me. But as kind of a break, and we will play some good like serious levels I made. And not this one because those are bad. When I was younger, I made them. Exosphere, first collab, it sucks. And the first level I want to look at is Red Glare. My first successful collab. I made a part in it myself, but that's not this one. I used to have a creator team known as Team Hyperion, but I stopped with that one. This one on my part. Well, I stopped with that creator team because I didn't have the time for it anymore. And back then, when I ceased operation with the team, I basically was on the geometric break. I made one person like decorates like 1/3 or something of the level. Because this is the next 24 who decorated this. And he also made the gameplay. Also, I'm requesting accepting the request later. You can send it in my DM, but it's not a love request stream, and I prefer to keep it that way. And yeah, I'm very strict, unfortunately, on that. Well, this was Red Glare, my first successful collab I've hosted, and I think I also need to turn off the AC soon, but I have the remote not near me. And then we have Flood Cavern, also serious projects. This was a long time ago, by the way. I prefer that IDs can be shared in your private DMs. Unless it's a love request stream, but that's not this stream. Sorry. And again, this is the song Enduring. I just love it. And the decoration is inspired, like heavily inspired from Sidestep. But again, this level is quite old. Doesn't even look like a cavern, if you ask me. And by the way, the level requests I get in my DM will be played off stream, by the way. So if it's not a level request stream, let me be clear. But if you end up sending levels in my DM, then I will not play them on stream. Here I need to go up. And this final wave was inspired by Aquamarine by Lemons, the coin. Well, this is another project I've worked on, like, not really a major project. Next one, those are all wave spam challenges, we're not gonna dive into them. Ultra Dance. The revamp of an old level. This level might be a bit bright. Again, those are all older levels. At a certain point, I got better in decoration, so then it didn't get that bright anymore. And Psyche, you're not done yet. That was a little funny thing, because basically the original level, named Disco Run, also made by me, was actually worse. It was also much shorter, and it said like, I want to make for my birthday an extended version of it. And so I did. So, extended, redecorated. And at the end of Disco Run, you already had the GG part, and I was like, yeah, let's bring that back. But you're not done yet. And then here you have the real GG. I say, yo, really complete the level. Cheat Outpost is 1.0 level. Club Score, I'm not gonna play that one because I'm finished, and also way too hard. And then we get to the serious levels before we head back to Blue Utopia. Circles of Finality. This level is actually a bit better. Also a bit longer, but also very easy. If it would get raided, then it would probably be an easy demon. And basically, the Night Circus level, the Night Circus decoration is here similar to Collapsing Core, but a different color and less details on the bottom and the top. And this level got into the magic tap. I don't know how. Magic tap is still very weird. The fact that the moderators don't even know how it works says enough. Also, by the way, for the people who don't know, I have a public Instagram. I actually have two public accounts, but currently I'm on one on a hiatus because of some drama. Not gonna dive into it. And the other one I'm very active because photography. And the fun fact where I was active. So you can follow me there, but I've warned you, sometimes it's a bit of a mix between Dutch and English I'm talking. And that was Circus Finality. Yeah, the revamp never came through. And this is the guy that got significant. Significant. Oh my god, that's highlight. Significant. Significance is what I tried to say, because many people I know knew about this level and really played it massively. Never got to the Magic Step or like any big recognition, but this is the last collab I've ever hosted. And this is actually a level I never made any decoration in it. I made the gameplay on a few parts, which is this. I'm behind the gameplay, by the way, not the decoration. I'm also behind the gameplay of this part. That's basically all I did. I was a host, but further I made just gameplay of 2 parts. And also the level used to be harder, but I massively nerfed it. When I was the verifier. And then someone else took it over. And it buffed on a few parts, but not fully. So I received a bit of backlash because of the nerfs. But like, it was already a stupid idea to decide that I would be the verifier from the beginning. And this is Galaxy B. I also need to check something quickly. So that's done. We're gonna play a few more levels. And then we head back to Blue Utopia. So we only have Echoes of Ascendancy left, Thunderlord, and Path to Verity. I don't like that much. No. Yeah, the thing, like, the Galaxy Beam, it was... And the entire process, it took way longer than it used to be. Was supposed to take. With lots of hinders and everything. It was quite a mess. This is not a level I made. Not very good either. Used to be was supposed to have a different theme. Like a crumbling kingdom, like gas and everything, but the idea never came through. I went for this instead. And I think that this level from the big levels I've made, this one is the easiest. But the Galaxy Beam was definitely a mess regarding the process. And not the terrible screen I made. It's terrible. And sometimes you can land weird in a portal, then sort of it's a bit harder. I know where the coins are. I don't even know if this will be perfect for a demon. I think low-end easy demon, if I had to take a guess. I think like this level lacks effects. It's a bit empty. That's the whole issue with this. And look at the terrible screen I made. I'm not too fan of this level either, but like, those are all the levels and something hurts a bit. I have to say, by the way, this is not clarified very well in the level, but at the beginning, at a certain part, if you don't hit the ground, there will be a block killing you. Then we only have Thunderlord left, which was... So, Thunderlord was to be part of a major project, but that project got shoved aside. For, to make way for Blue Utopia. Because I had a project where I make levels themed to every Hersher, like 10 Hershers from Honkai Impact 3rd. We're gonna cut the scheme. And this was one of them. I had 10 planned, but only 2 made it out currently. I hope that eventually I can finish the entire project. All where this level was part of. It's called the Overlord series. I hope to eventually have this finished by 2028. Blue Utopia I hope to have finished around my birthday. And then I can focus fully on the level number 3 of the series, Rejuvenation. Now we have the final level before we head back to the creation of the Blue City, Blue Utopia. Well, is what I... That's correct. Correct game. This is also the most recent level I finished, even though it's like 2 months ago or something. No, it was before the creation of Blue Utopia, so it's actually much older. Kind of gameplay Part of the gameplay were inspired by Gust Dive, I have to say. But not fully.
Right, and now we can finally head back to the Blue City, Blue Utopia
Project. And let's just focus first on this. I can, by the way, move this text further up. I have lots of blocks to select. I hear something wrong. I see something that's not good. Oh, it's supposed to be there actually. And why was there a fake in a way? Follows this done. Select the rest, and I will give it a group to give it a certain effect. So this is going to group 75. So this it's itchy. And by the way, later today we are going for a different game. We're going to switch that a bit. Guys, the next game I want to play is Train Sim World 6. I don't know when we will play it, but soon actually. 75 and 76, and the duration must be of the entire part, so this is also a bit of just entering a value and hoping it's enough. Yeah, this is I think it's 5 seconds. Now we need to put a value. Which one goes down and which one goes up? Let's see. 75 goes down. This is negative. Let's see. Wait, I remember something, which is very critical. Actually, maybe we can just let everything go down, actually, because... Why not? No, it's actually better if it goes up and down. Then maybe the theme of the collapsing apartment complex was even a good idea anyway. Because if something collapses, things go down. Because of gravity. Not up. Oh shit. I've selected everything and I see more issues. Here it went wrong. Nope, nothing is left behind. That's good. Let's make 10 out of it. Wait, never mind. Just gotta got some thinking. Let's make like, why is it setting now? Yeah, make it's 10, but we'll make well, let's 130. No, 140. We still have to check if it's actually possible. But we'll do that when this is done. We're not gonna decorate immediately. And here I need to add some lines. Because those are the fakes. Alright, so this is done. But we still need to get that illusion. Here. No, we're doing the other way. Wait a minute. Move this up. I hope it really creates like the something similar I've seen in Limbo. I don't know which part it was, but it was somewhere around the halfway point, or I don't know, but also a structured way going up and down. Alright, so everything's made. Let's test it. And I need to actually put a stop position earlier, which I didn't do. Oh, there's a stop position already. Oh, that's fine. It's, oh my god, this is the wrong y-axis. It's like, alright, so like, it's going the wrong way. And did I actually give this a group? Was it? It was the y-axis, not the x-axis. My fucking goodness. And this one was 140. Wait, is this one goes up, and this one goes down. I put the wrong value at the wrong axis. What? Maybe this wasn't a good idea anyway. I felt too easy about it. Can I just select it? Thank you. I didn't think this clearly through. So this is lots of testing. The idea is great, but the execution, as you can see, it's terrible. Then maybe we can actually swap places with for these. Right. Where's the... Fuck. These gonna swap places as well. This was puzzling actually. I think we're gonna definitely having a struggle with this for a while. So, and here it doesn't matter really because there are orbs. But the cube thing is this part here it does matter. I forgot even how the route went. I think it was 1 down, 3 down, 2 up. Then 1 down, 1 up. I don't know. I forgot it seriously. We're going to put a temporary block here for the start position. This is just temporarily this one. Oh, and do this differently. And then for this need to start earlier. So this is lots of testing. Because on paper, the idea is good. But when you go for the execution, it's bad. And that's what I found out the hard way. Wait. Right, now we know that that block is one too low. So these are non-swap places. I seriously don't the route anymore, so I have to literally take my old preview from not long ago just to find out the extra route because I forgot it. Like this one actually. I need to go for the preview. Wait. I don't need to know this. So that's how I'm gonna forgot. Now I jump up. Turns out that that's not, at least not the case. So one down, two down, and I got it. Why is my laptop doing it as being an asshole? Two down. Two up. One down, one up. Why just for the road? Then that again. One down, one up. Alright. I now have on a note next to me the actual route. And now we need to work it out because now we know that this is at the wrong place. There's lots of testing. And then this one was at the correct place. Oh shit. No, it's still not at the correct place. I think it needs to be here. I'm gonna do it easier. Let's put this one here. No, it's actually, it was at the correct position. What? Huh? think I just need to put something in them. Just for the mark. Yeah, I'm just putting it to mark them with a block in it. So, respawn line, boxes. First need to check which one goes up, which one goes down. This one goes down. Alright, so. Again, this is temporarily. I'm going to remove later because they will mark, these blocks will mark the blocks that are real. And that way I can easily figure out which one are the real ones and which I need to move. But it's... Ignore damage cell, yeah, that explains a lot. And then it's the low. It's so strange. Maybe we need to adjust the entire thing. The weird part is like, for this one, here it kills you, but here you go over it, so you can go exactly through it. That's annoying. Yeah, I think we need to adjust this by selecting this entire column. I'm moving one block down. Still wasn't enough. 2 blocks down. It was 2. So now we know that this one needs to go up. Let's see if this does it. Now then I need to move the entire column 1 block up. Then it's 1 down and 1 up. Yeah, then this one is too low. No, too high. Needs to be lower. And this one needs to be much higher, I think. Yeah, this one needs to be much higher. It actually, but oh, what the frick? This is strange. Oh, 1, 2. I think I maybe took the wrong one. I think that explains it all. And maybe we can move those 2 a bit more up. Eh. Then we need to lower this one. We can always change the path, by the way. That's also an option. when I'm not too happy about it, then I can just like, yeah, just change the path. Wait, you jump over that block, that's not... What if if you make a jump there? Yeah, that will actually be better. Well, the route has already changed. Not the same one anymore. This one needs to be one block higher. And then we select the entire column and lower it with 1. And that one's too high now. Yeah, this one's too high. Then we just, yeah, I think we need to select the entire column and move it. We're getting there. This confusing part. First, I'm actually making a part like this. Let's move this while with this. The path is completely altered now. I don't care, it's my level. And then we jump over it, so then we need to lower this column. No, it's not in the way anymore. Wait, or was we supposed to do it higher? Even I get confused by our new path. We made the new one because you were supposed first to go like very low, but now it's completely different. Now it's supposed to be very high. So let's see if this works. I think like if you jump too early, like jump on the wrong block, you're already going to die because you'll fall through the rest. And then you either crash into a real block or just hit the spikes at the bottom. I still get confused myself because the blocks are moving and my mind keeps getting an error and I'm like, where do we go? What is going on? Yeah, now we know that this one needs to be lower. Because you're not going to survive if you jump. And I think we also need to lower this. By the time you're here, already a block is passed. Actually, like also buffs the level with this. Actually, now I think about it, because sometimes in this part are actually quite hard. Let's see. I still want to nerf it a bit, so I need to find out which blocks it are, because I can maybe lower it or raise it with half a block. Yeah, it's the fourth. I can see it here in the line. Let's see if it's a little bit easier. Nope. Because now this one needs to be lower too, I think. No, it's definitely not possible now. I thought this would be an easy fix, but nope, it's not. It's much harder than I thought. Now we hear it in the problems. Going to add extra blocks probably anyway. Yeah, now we have this one. But we're almost there. We're almost there. Yeah, there we go. This was not easy. I have to admit. And now we can remove these markers. I don't know what they're gonna be, but probably like rubble that's going down. I have no idea. And also, I think I'm actually going to call it a day. I haven't slept that well. Still want to stream anyway because I want to work on Blue Utopia. And I'm glad we made some more progress, especially on this part, the memory part. So let's wrap things up with one more playthrough through the entire level, including the new memory part. Alright, that's Blue Utopia, new progress. Thank you all for watching. It's very shorter stream than they're usually. Or actually, quite normal length. It's been fun to work in on Blue Utopia, and I can't wait to show you more of it when more is finished. Thanks for watching. See you next time.